Hi there, this is Maëlys from Trendful. In this video, I wanted to discuss with you how you can build your own pricing strategy. First, let me explain to you what is a pricing strategy. So, pricing strategy is a composition of different commission structures based on multiple factors. The first factor is what offer option you want to offer your customers. We have some merchants that do exclusively buyouts or exclusively consignment or store credit or do a combination of those three options. And so that's where you can define a different commission structure based on if you do buyout and consignment or a combination. Usually in the industry, as you might know, you will offer a percentage lower when you offer a buyout to a customer because as a merchant you would be taking an inventory risk. However, the profit margin that you could make could also be higher. So buyouts can be very interesting to offer in high selling items that don't have high price points. So you are limiting your inventory risk as well, but know that you will be able to sell the item pretty fast. On the contrary, consignment, you would offer probably a higher percentage to the customer, and in this situation you wouldn't be taking inventory risk and can take some time to resell the item. Another factor that you can decide to vary your commission structure on is the estimated fair market value of the item. Generally, for lower price point item, you would offer a lower percentage to the customer just because obviously your absolute margins would be less. So generally our clients will define a pricing strategy for different price range. For example, for a price range going to $500 to $1,000, they might offer for consignment 60% to the customer, and for something above $1,000, they might offer 70%. And with Trendful, you really have the freedom to define your own price range. You can as well decide to exclude a type of offer for a specific price range. So, for example, if you don't want to offer buyout for items that are priced over $200, you could do so with Trendful. A third factor on which you can play to build your pricing strategy is the category or brand of the item. So you might have some categories or brands that do better on your website. Usually popular brands like Louis Vuitton will resell faster, and so you want to be attracting customers to sell those items to you so you can make a profit margin on it afterwards. And so you might offer them a better percentage for those specific brands. For example, you would offer 75% for consignment for a Louis Vuitton, but you would offer 70% for a Prada. So this really depends also on your customer base and how what experience you have with your own customer. And so another benefit of using Trendful is that you can change your pricing strategy at any time. If you want to start doing buyout, you have the software for it and can do it as of today. If you were doing buyout and want to start consignment, you can do so as well. And we have, in addition to you being able to send quotes manually from the admin, where you can decide to exclude instant buyout and store credit if you do only consignment, you can as well enjoy our instant offer feature on the resale app. So when you have the resale app integrated on your website, for example, as part of our Pro plan, you can activate the instant offer feature where your customer can find a product reference like a Louis Vuitton Neverfull Tote Damier and receive an instant offer for it. So how that works, we have computed thousands of fair market values. On the back end, you actually have access to a price database to verify the fair market values that we computed, and we apply your own pricing strategy on those fair market value. So let's say For the Louis Vuitton, if it was selling right now at $1,000 on the resale market, and you were offering 75% for that brand specifically because you know it's a brand working really well on your website for consignment, and you want to be attracting customers to sell to you Louis Vuitton, then we will show you for consignment $750. So we will show 75% of the $1,000, which will be the resale value of the Louis Vuitton at the moment. It's not that the actual resale value of a Neverfull tote, but it's just a quick example to share with you. This is how you can really build your pricing strategy with Trendful. And there are other ways that we can actually customize your pricing strategy, and we can update it based on experience that you have with your customers. So if you have any questions about that, just drop a comment on our channel or just reach out to us.